There was more than just cheering when that 47-foot birdie putt fell on the Annika Prom's back nine. When golf professionals realized they had just witnessed something that shouldn't be conceivable, they all gasped. The woman who has already completely changed basketball records, Caitlyn Clark, just broke a long-standing world record in golf. And this is what no one is discussing. It wasn't beginner's luck. An athlete who has now shown that she can dominate whatever sport she touches demonstrated surgical precision. A round of 61, the lowest score ever achieved by a non-professional female athlete in an authorized Pro-Am tournament, was the only thing the scorecard revealed. The true story, however, is what this performance shows about the Caitlyn Clark phenomena and why even LPGA luminaries are at a loss for words after witnessing what they witnessed. Let's investigate what truly transpired on that golf course by cutting through the clutter. Because if you've been following Caitlyn's journey, you are aware that years of preparation went into this moment. Click the like button immediately if you think the backstory is important. It indicates that you are interested in more in-depth analysis rather than just the highlights. Here's what sets this celebrity golf appearance apart from all the others you've seen. Caitlyn Clark did more than simply appear for pictures. She came to compete. Legends are created in the space between the two methods. For months, a lot of you have been stating that Caitlyn's athletic brilliance goes beyond basketball, that her spatial awareness and court vision might be used to other sports. You had a point, because what happened at the Annika Prom was remarkable for more than simply a basketball player. By any measure, it was world-class. The Annika Prom is not your typical weekend competition. Named for one of the finest golfers in history, Annika Sornholm. Professional golfers and well-known sportsmen and celebrities are paired in this LPGA charity event. What is the difference? The majority of celebs are content to complete 18 holes without looking foolish. As soon as Caitlyn Clark entered the course, the conversation shifted. Let's go back in time, though, since knowing how we got here exposes an important aspect of Caitlyn Clark's true self outside of the camera. Caitlyn's weekends as a child in West Des Moines, Iowa, involved more than simply basketball camps and AOU competitions. Caitlyn and her brothers were frequently taken to the nearby golf course by her father, Brad Clark, who was an enthusiastic player. Before turning 10, she hired a driver. Family acquaintances also claimed that she had the same fixation on her golf swing that would eventually turn her into a basketball legend. Caitlyn revealed something in an earlier interview. I enjoyed the cerebral challenge that golf provided. Only you, the ball, and the wind are involved. Just concentrate, no defense, no shot clock. It's clear from reading between the lines that she's talking about the same mentality that makes her unbeatable on the basketball court. The capacity to perform under examination and block out outside pressure. That has nothing to do with sports. That's the DNA of a champion. Caitlyn occasionally participated in charity golf tournaments, even during her record-breaking seasons at Iowa. Those who were paying attention saw something. She wasn't just a casual hobbyist. It was powerful, fluid, and technically sound, the kind of mechanics that experienced swing instructors work for years to perfect. By the time she joined the WNBA, she had turned to golf as a way to decompress and get away from the pressure of being the most watched athlete in women's basketball. However, the events at the Annika Prom elevated the situation to a completely new level. The gathering was largely there for Caitlyn's star power and charm as she entered the first tee that morning. They wanted to watch the basketball legend try her hand at golf, perhaps take a selfie and take in a show. That energy had entirely changed by the end of the first 9 holes. This was not a show. It was a clinic. Caitlyn hit a drive on hole 7, a 347-yard par 4 that came within 10 yards of the green. Give that some thought. A flawlessly rolled 337-yard bomb. On-site commenters expressed what everyone was thinking. That's not simply outstanding for a basketball player. That golf swing is of the highest caliber. The control, the distance, and the path. Each component implied thousands of practice hours that no one was aware of. She wasn't finished, though. Caitlyn made a 47-foot birdie putt on the back 9 that curved like one of her trademark 3-point rainbows from beyond the arc. The audience erupted. "Let's go, Caitlyn," rang out over the fairway. Her teammates, including major winner Brew Henderson and world number 1 Nelly Korda, or chuckling in shock. These are women who've dedicated their entire lives to golf perfection. Here, Caitlyn Clark appears to be doing it with ease. After that putt, Annika Senstrom, the host and a golf icon who has seen it all, approached and remarked, "You just made that look too easy." Coming from a player who won 10 majors and 72 LPGA events, that is not a light-hearted compliment, that is royal acknowledgement. When Caitlyn completed her round, her scorecard revealed a score of 61, which is the lowest score ever achieved by a famous competitor in the event's history. This is where it becomes more significant, though. Not only did that performance shatter an event record, it broke the official Guinness World Record for a non-professional female athlete's lowest score in a prom event. An additional document, a piece of history, or a new chapter in Caitlyn Clark's tale. And it had nothing to do with basketball this time. Social media completely took off in a matter of hours. With it, ESPN took the lead. Golf Channel's usual programming was disrupted. The headline appeared in Sports Illustrated. "The world record is broken by Caitlyn Clark's golf highlights." It's incredible. Videos of her drives, putts, and composure under duress went viral on all social media. You could find TikTok, Instagram, and the erstwhile Twitter everywhere you looked. Once more, Caitlyn Clark was controlling the discussion. The comment section started to gain popularity on its own. Comments such as, "First she breaks basketball, now she's coming for golf," too, were posted by fans. "Is there anything this woman is incapable of doing? She's Tiger Woods and Steph Curry in one body," remarked another. The analogies weren't only exaggerated. They were real folks who were having a hard time comprehending what they had seen. Then, in an internet post, Tiger Woods himself chimed in. "Athleticism and focus like that transcend sports," he added. "Congratulations to Caitlyn Clark. What a round. You've officially entered rare territory when Tiger Woods publicly recognizes your golf performance. That is no longer considered celebrity golf. From one of the greatest athletes of all time, that is genuine respect." This is where the narrative becomes even more intriguing. Though, please let us know in the comment section below if you became interested in golf as a result of Caitlyn Clark, because thousands of people did just that, according to what transpired next. We would like to know how our impact is altering your consumption of sports content. Your observations enable us to comprehend the true significance of the Caitlyn Clark phenomenon. Something extraordinary occurred in the 48 hours that followed that world record round. The LPGA acquired more than 300,000 new fans on social media. Golf Channel's Annika Prom rear-on attracted one of the highest audience figures in the event's history. However, everyone was taken aback by the change in the population. Golf immediately attracted a large number of younger enthusiasts, particularly women. Many of them stated clearly that Caitlyn Clark served as their inspiration. Let's cut through the clutter and examine the true implications of this. "I started watching golf just because Caitlyn Clark was playing," a fan tweeted. "I'm addicted now." "Caitlyn makes golf feel cool, like I want to try it now," wrote someone else. This goes beyond the effect of celebrities. This is a shift in culture. Something profound is revealed when the dots are connected. Not only does Caitlyn Clark succeed at sports, but she also transforms them. Everything Caitlyn touches becomes a movement, whether it's basketball attendance records, TV ratings, merchandise sales, or now golf popularity. The Caitlyn Clark effect is the name used by sports experts to describe it. Her presence has been shown to lift entire leagues, events, and sports beyond their typical viewership. Even LPGA officials had to accept reality. Reporters were informed by an insider, "We've never seen engagement like this." She attracted a completely new audience for women's golf in general as well as for Caitlyn Clark material. This is the distinction between a cultural force and a star. The stars glow. The landscape is completely altered by forces. The legends didn't hold back when word got out that Caitlyn had broken a global golf record. In an interview, Nelly Korda, the top female golfer in the world right now, stated, "Caitlyn's swing is pure. She has strength, rhythm, and composure. The ideal pairing. She could compete, but I'm not advocating that she become a professional." That's not courteous encouragement coming from Nelly Korda. That is an honest evaluation from a person who understands excellence. Annika Sorenst went on to describe Caitlyn's performance as a masterclass in concentration and flexibility. Consider the words focus and adaptability. These are more than just golfing abilities. These are the same attributes that made Caitlyn the most influential rookie in WNBA history and the most dominant college basketball player ever. The world of basketball also reacted. The iconic Seattle Storm player and WNBA star Sue Bird wrote on social media, "She's out here rewriting the record books in another sport." Incredible. One of the NBA's top golfers, Steph Curry, remarked, "I see you, Caitlyn. Greetings from the club of basketball golf crossovers." Curry then took a major action. He publicly asked Caitlyn to join him for a mixed round at his yearly underappreciated golf charity tournament. Fans swarmed the comments right away. The internet would go crazy if Curry and Clark were on the same team. They're not incorrect either. Watching two of the best shooters in basketball history play golf together has a crossover appeal. For millions of people, that is appointment viewing. But let's discuss what this actually stands for. When you realize that Caitlyn's brilliance extends beyond basketball, you are right. We are witnessing an athlete who recognizes the transferability of excellence. The same discipline that allows you to make a game-winning three-pointer under duress also enables you to drain a 47-foot putt in front of the entire golf world. There are a number of interesting rumors circulating around the golf community. Major golf sponsors are contacting Caitlyn about possible relationships based on the breadcrumbs, though this is not officially confirmed. Rumor has it that at least two significant equipment manufacturers want her to serve as an ambassador. Caitlyn Clark might be the first athlete to hold significant endorsement deals in both basketball and golf at the same time, if these rumors are true. Caitlyn is respected for many reasons than just her talent. It's due to the way she handles everything. "I just wanted to have fun out there," she said to reporters following her record-breaking round. "Although playing golf helps me unwind, I suppose my inner competitor never goes away." Authenticity is that, regardless of the sport, that person truly enjoys the challenge. Consider the transition from shattering Iowa basketball marks to shattering golf records with greats like Annika Stam. Athletic prowess is no longer a factor in this. It has to do with mindset. It tells a story of a young woman who defies boundaries, thinking, "Why not me?" when faced with the problem, and then goes out to show that she belongs. This is the actual query that everyone is posing. Is it possible for Caitlyn Clark to participate in an official LPGA event in the future? It's not as weird as it seems, based on what we just saw. She has professional caliber swing mechanics. She is unstoppable in her mental game. Her fierce competitiveness is famous. Professional swing coaches think she may qualify for some tournaments in a few years if she chose to take golf seriously during the WNBA off-seasons. In an LPGA tournament, would you watch Caitlyn Clark compete against the pros? Because millions would. According to these figures, that isn't conjecture. That is the reality of the market. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel with notifications enabled if you want to keep ahead of the next phase of the Caitlyn Clark phenomena. You'll want to be here for the analysis when she eventually does something else that destroys the internet. We'll shortly go into further detail on how Caitlyn's influence is influencing endorsement deals in women's sports. You won't want to pass it up. When greatness can't be contained, it looks like this. One stroke at a time, Caitlyn Clark is inspiring millions, shattering records, and transforming sports.